Hello, my beautiful earth signs. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting the notification button, and sharing. This is your April monthly tarot forecast for April 2022. We're going to start off with the sign of Taurus. So Taurus, this reading is for you. See what you have going on for the month of April. We're looking for guidance for Taurus, please. All right, so right off the bat, you're being guided to take a step back and to rest. You may be feeling left out or alone or disassociated from the crowd. You may be having feelings of, unworthiness or uncertainty, but by coming at it from a place of love and compassion, look at that, you win. You're successful. Tauruses are always successful. You always manage to come out of it and see the brighter side of things by coming from a place of compassion and love, right? You look at an obstacle and you go, instead of feeling sorry for yourself, you go, how best can I change this to my advantage? And you look at the situation and you go, I can come at it from empathy. I can come at it from love. I can come at it from a foundation of strength, a foundation of connection to source and spirit. I can take advice from unlikely sources and look at the changes that need to be made in order for me or those around me to not feel secluded or out in the cold or left alone or hurt. So I will do my best, and you're thinking about how to do it. I will do my best to make sure that no one feels like that. So you take action, and then you step into a time of including everyone in your success. I want to thank da 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 for how they did this, this, and this. I want to thank da 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 for how they did this, 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 and this. I want to thank da 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 for how they did this, 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 and this. I want to thank, and it's a continuation until everyone feels included. You know, we couldn't do this if it wasn't for this, and we can't do this if it wasn't for this, and we couldn't do this if it wasn't, which makes you the popular one, the successful one, the one who we celebrate, because you've taken something that could have been an obstacle or could have been hurtful or could have been emotionally damaging to someone, and you turned it into a positive, and now everybody is happy. Everybody is in a place of growth and passion and happiness and um, appreciation from the heart, because, and not a false appreciation. You know how there's some people go, oh, I appreciate you, but they don't ever see you or talk to you or have anything to do with you. They appreciate you in that one moment in time. You are a person who is appreciated, not just for a moment in time, but appreciated for how you have the ability to turn what could be a heartbreaking moment into a celebratory moment for everybody included. For everybody included. So for the month of April for you, Taurus, it's going to be one of really being put in the spotlight and a time of celebration and a time of compassion and really showing that heartfelt empathy and compassion to others, really thinking about how to include other people, or even if it's how allowing other people to include you, right? To be included, to step out of that box, to get out of that room, to go outside and play. You know, don't let anybody force you into it if you're not ready. But this could also be you feeling as if you're left out and there are others going, hey, come outside, come outside, come outside. And you're going, no, I'm really not feeling, I'm really not feeling part of the group. I'm really not feeling my value or my worth. I'm really not feeling appreciated here. And then, you know, someone, a woman who comes at obstacles with love and compassion shows you that love and compassion. And it's not that you, I'll give you a little story about me, if I may. I moved into I live in an RV, and I moved on this piece of property where they have events a lot. And I moved in 5 years ago, and I kept to myself a lot because I didn't think that the people around me wanted to include me in anything that they were doing. So one day they were holding an event, and I was asked to if I wouldn't mind helping in the kitchen because I love to cook. And so me and a couple of the other girls, who I thought didn't want to have anything to do with me, started talking, found out that we had a shitload of stuff in common. Oh my God. And we became fast friends. They went to bat for me. I got a job working in the building. And then I found out last night that one of the girls, her husband is actually a distant cousin. So, and we have all been friends. And if I would have stepped out of my box in the beginning, our relationships would have been, we would have had longer relationships, right? But because I was so, you know, I was in my head thinking that they didn't want to have anything to do with me, and you know, I didn't fit into their crowd because I'm me and they are them, that I cut myself off. I cut myself short. You know, it could have been a relationship of 5 years, instead 4 or 5 years. Instead, it's been a relationship of like almost 2. So that, I think, is the message here. However way it goes, the message here is that someone comes from a place of compassion and love to include, and that moment of inclusion helps put someone in, like, victory, in a limelight of victory and success, which in turn helps everyone. It includes everybody, right? So you're thinking about it over here, you're strategizing, you're thinking about it. So what's the next step? What do I do? How do I include everybody? Or how do I get included? How do I, you know, allow myself to be included, right? And there's some who may be a little envious or jealous and maybe a little bit heartbroken there, but it doesn't take away from the victory and the love and the success that this brings, right? It doesn't take away from that. There will be people, you know, who, I mean, maybe in the beginning you felt kind of brokenhearted because you didn't think that you had a place, or they felt brokenhearted because they didn't think they had a place, and they were envious over the relationships and envious over the clique that they weren't a part of. And sometimes when a person is very shy or very standoffish, they see relationships from different points of views. I use the word clique, right? There were a lot of times when I was in school and I didn't go far, I dropped out because of this reason, that, you know, you have the group of girls who fit in this clique, and then this clique, and then this clique, and you don't fit in any of the cliques. So that makes you a lone wolf, if you will. And nobody wants to, because you're different, right? You're different. The school that I went to was predominantly rich white kids, and I was a poor white girl who had bodyguards who were I was teased a lot. I was picked on a lot. I was tall. I was had long, you know, stringy hair. I wore hand-me-down clothes. Parents on, you know, welfare, food stamps, government cheese. And the majority of the people that I hung out with were the black girls, because I resonated with them the most. They embraced me regardless of my differences or who I was, or government cheese, or the trailer, or whatever. So that's what I say about cliques. I don't like them. I think that, you know, I mean, if you have something in common with someone, that's great and that's beautiful. But to exclude someone because they don't have that in common with you is unacceptable, and it's not coming from a loving place at all. It's coming from a place of um, selfishness. It's coming from a place of being indignant and selfish and uncaring and unempathic. Is that a word? Of other people's feelings, not caring about other people's feelings. But in this case, you know, you could have felt like that, and you could have been envious of the group, or you know, it broke your heart because you kind of felt left out. But then something happens, and you're included, and or you're strategizing on how to include others, and it works out. So it's victory. It's victory. All right, let's go. A reconciliation. Yes, perhaps there's a little and compassion. So perhaps there's a little bit of apologizing going on. Perhaps there's a little bit of reconciling going on between you or these other people and you. You know, I'm sorry if I made you feel left out. I'm sorry if I didn't, you know, catch the cues that you wanted to be a part of something, you know, this family, or be a part of this group, or and you know, when I say come from a place of compassion and come from a place of love, um, uh, it's there. And then the last card was the card of willpower. You know, having the willpower to balance those emotions, having the willpower not to just jump into the emotion of feeling left out, or feeling brokenhearted, or feeling secluded, or feeling envious of what other people have. If you want to be a part of that, go be a part of that. Put yourself out there to be a part of that. If you are trying to include others into that, then, you know, go and show that compassion and allow others to come in, and have the willpower to bring balance to it all. So, my darling Taurus, that was your reading for the month of April. Again, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Thank you. Hello, my beautiful Virgos. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. I hope this reading finds you well. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. Thank you so very much for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything that you do here helps this channel grow, and it's greatly appreciated. So this is your April 2020 tarot forecast. So let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you, what that guidance is, Virgo, for the month of April. We had this particular card for the month for Taurus too, the 5. Feeling left out, feeling secluded from the rest of the crowd, not feeling like you're involved. But hey, things are changing. Look, the World card, right? One door opens, another door closes. How you may feel today may not be how you feel tomorrow, right? You may feel a little bit secluded, out in the cold. You may feel a little bit uncertain about where you're going or what you're doing. You may feel a little bit shunned. Yeah, well, you feel like that today, but how's tomorrow going to be for you, or next week, right? One door closes, another door opens. The world turns, the tide's in, the tide's out. Things change, things happen. Nothing is set in stone. And you're being guided to kind of go within and recognize that and realize that, and allow Spirit to guide you out of this funk. Allow Spirit to guide you out of this mindset that it's like Eeyore is what I'm hearing in my head. Nobody loves me. Everybody hates me. No one wants to be around me. I guess I'll go do my own thing. And that's not how the way things are. You know that's not how the way things are. You think that's the way things are because that's the headspace that you're in. But One door closes, another door opens, and then you're in a different situation. So the Hermit wants you to kind of go within and recognize that and realize that and embrace it and know that things will not always stay the same. Things will change. Things always change. If it's staying the same for you, then you're not embracing and you're not going with that change. So that's no one to blame but you, right? You have all of this change in front of you. And if you come at the end of April going, nothing's changed, it's because you didn't walk into that change. You didn't allow that change to happen. You didn't spread your wings and fly above that change, because we have success here and strength here. And the Hermit's talking about go within and recognize and realize why you feel the way you feel and make that change. Have the strength to make that change. Come up with the ideas on how to do better, how to go forward better, how to fit in, how to accumulate or acquire that money. What work do you want to do? How would you fit in? What in your mind says, okay, so if I do this, and this, I can fit in with the people I want to fit in with? Or if there are people who want to seclude you for not being their type of people, why would you want to fit in anyway? Why would you want to fit in anyway? So regardless of that, there is change coming. There is a new cycle coming. You're being guided to kind of go within and do your part on manifesting that change, right? Manifesting that opening door, manifesting that new cycle. And you are universally connected. You have the strength to do this. You've been through shit before, right? You've made it through. You've gone through a cycle. You've come out of that cycle on the other end, and now you're going through another cycle. This is just life. This is just it. We go through obstacles. We go through happiness. We go through ups. We go through downs. We walk through doors. We close others. And life goes on, and we live it, and we're happy, and we're content. And if we continue moping around like Eeyore talking about nobody loves me, nobody likes me, then that is the energetic vibration that you're bringing in on your own. Spirit has nothing to do with that, right? You get what you think about. And if you're always in that mindset of lack, then how do you suppose prosperity and abundance comes to you, right? So there has to be a cycle change here. And in the end, you come up with some great thoughts that allow you to kind of to get over this little hump here at the beginning. Let's see what the energy oracle has. Right, open that door to spirit and allow that door to happiness and healing to open. One door opens. What did I say? You can't make this up. One door opens, another door closes. One door opens, another door closes. One door opens, another door closes. The door to here is to spirit. Allow it to open. Allow spirit to guide you with the Hermit. The door to personal happiness and healing. You can do that by walking through the next cycle in a different mindset, a different mind frame, a different frame of mind, if you will. Oh, well, there we go, walking through another door again. This time it's a gate. This time we're cutting ties. We're cutting cords from what no longer serves us, and we're bringing balance into our lives. You can't make this up. Oh, another door. Well, imagine that. Door to value, knowing your value. Door to spirit, connecting with source. Door to personal happiness and healing. Start that healing process by going through this door. Walking away and cutting ties from things that no longer serve you, from people that no longer serve you, from situations and events that no longer serve you. Bringing balance back into your life. You guys, get out. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look at this. I said one door opens, another door closes. You got 4. You got 4 doors. Which one? Go through them all. There are no limits. There are no limits. Peace, peace, transformation, healing, happiness, walking away, stepping into your own power, bringing balance back into your life, knowing your value. There's no lack around you. There is no lack around you. None whatsoever or at all. You have this is just, you have this little card hanging out here on the limb, right? On the limb. you have the ability to create. You have the ability to manifest. You are in a time now of change, of fertility, connection to source spirit, a time now of knowing and understanding your value and walking away from those and things that don't value you. You're in a time now of manifestation. Walk through that door. Don't let anything or anyone hinder you, because this has the potential of new beginnings, and this has the potential of bringing, of lifting up your well-being, of putting you into a time of abundance and prosperity. We have, are those butterflies? Yeah, butterflies here. So a transformational time. You have all of this beautiful energy, and the only negative thing is you feeling left out. You feeling not included. Who cares what other people think? Who cares what? You have all of this greatness around you. You know, all you have to do is walk through the door. Choose one. Choose them all. Walk away. That's the first thing. Heal, and then walk through the door of personal happiness and healing. Heal first, walk through the door of personal happiness. Allow the new beginnings to begin. Walk through the door of your connection to source and spirit. Walk through the door of your connection to you knowing your value. All right. This is like The Price is Right. The only difference is all the doors benefit you. You get everything behind all of the doors. So yeah, butterflies here again. Transformation. This is a beautiful reading for you, my darling Virgos. It's a very beautiful reading for you. Embrace it. Love it. Be happy with it. Stop feeling like you're left out over here hanging on the ledge, because Spirit doesn't think so. Spirit doesn't have you there. You have you there. Your head has you there. Get out of that headspace. Come from a headspace of celebration. Come from a headspace of happiness and abundance and success. And what you think about is what you transform, is what you get. What you think about is what you get about. How's that? However that goes. What you think is what you manifest. And if you're in a headspace of lack, you're manifesting lack. But if you're in a headspace of, yeah, I got this shit. I'm walking through this door. This is a new time for me. I'm rising above all this craziness in my head. Lack of this, lack of that. I'm embracing it, and I'm spreading my wings, and I'm letting Jesus take the wheel. Yeah, and here I come. So there you go. Thank you so very much, Virgo. Until next time. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. This is your tarot energy forecast for the month of April 2022. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything you do here helps this channel grow, and it means tons, a lot. I'm so forever grateful. So here we go. What does Spirit have to say? Capricorn, Spirit, what message do you have? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I see you. Wait, where'd it go? Look at that. That card just vanished. There it is. All right. So we have the Page of Swords. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Three, and then we have the Devil, the Three of Hearts. Okay, so here's the thing. This is kind of what I'm feeling about this, right? So you have some great ideas, and you're willing to push them through, fight for them. This kind of looks like a bird flying into the storm, right? It's kind of like, I feel like there's almost clap back from, you pitching these ideas and others saying perhaps maybe that these ideas aren't good enough, that these ideas aren't worth their time. But these ideas are the ideas that you think that has a tendency to, excuse me, somebody's not speaking their truth. Somebody's not saying what they got to say. Let me get a drink. Hold on. I don't like the way that sounds. Yeah, y'all need to start standing up for yourself and talking and speaking your truth. That came over me just like all of a sudden. So, my beautiful Capricorns, It feels like that you have these great ideas and these great plans, and you're wanting to take them into the future, but there's a clap back here, people pushing back, someone or something pushing back, saying, you know, we don't think those are as good ideas as you think they are, but you're willing to fight for them, and you're willing to take a loss if it means taking a loss, but these are your ideas, and these are ideas that you think that can, you know, help you on your journey toward your dreams and desires, right? In a time of celebration, in a time of getting together with, you know, friends and celebrating this win, because you think it is a win. You think it's a solid idea. You think it's something great and fantastical. You think it's something that can propel you forward into a time of celebration, into a time of happiness, into a time of prosperity and abundance. But here's the thing. I also think that there were times when you thought this way and you've allowed others to determine if this is a success or not, and then you stopped. Then you quit fighting for it. You quit speaking on behalf of it. You quit charging ahead with it because other people said it wasn't good enough. Other people said it wasn't worth their time. Other people said it would never be anything that you could propel into the future and help manifest your dreams and bring you into a time of abundance, prosperity, celebration, rebirth, growth, etc., etc., etc. Right? You're going back to old habits and old ways. You're allowing other people to dictate and to determine your happiness and your success. That's not the way this works. It's not the way any of this works. If you're willing to fight for it, then damn it, fight for it. If you're willing to go through the trouble of bringing it out and putting it in front of the I want to say the group of wolves, the pack. If you're willing to put it in front of the pack of wolves and fight for it, speak up for it. Speak up in its defense. These are your ideas that think that they can propel you into the future of happiness and prosperity and abundance. This is an idea that you think could help you spread your wings and go toward your dreams, and you're letting a group of naysayers dictate and determine your future. Again, Capricorn, 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 no, 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 right? Speak up for it. Scream if you have to. If you have to lose your voice over it, then do it. Don't let other people dictate or determine your future or your success. Why would you put that importance in the hands of somebody else? Somebody who doesn't care about you. Look, first chakra Archangel Michael is all about taking back your power, taking back your strength, connecting to your guides on a spiritual level, and then standing in your power, fighting for what you want, calling on Archangel Michael to help you through this time, to give you the strength that you need to manifest your dreams, desires. Or also maybe a woman here offering you the financial assistance in order to help you. Or this could be the woman in power who is shooting down your dreams, right? Bringing it into balance, not allowing other people to dictate that, not allowing other people to dictate your wins, your successes, your losses, your heartbreak. You know, she may be the one who's saying, no, I don't think that's good enough, or no, I don't say that. She's Miss Powerful Money Bags, so she could be saying no, no, no. Or, you know, this could be someone who is willing to back your play. But whatever the case, there's this balance being, Spirit is saying there has to bring balance in it. You have to see kind of both sides of it. Now, go out and find yourself someone who is able to put your ideas in a way to where the people, the powers that be, couldn't say no, right? Can't say no, won't say no, right? Find someone who has, who is familiar with what it is that you're trying to do, right? Bring it to them, pitch it to them, allow them to help you, put it in a way that the people who always say no and who are always trying to deny you your success, put it in a way to where they can't argue with it. Put it in a way to where they go, oh, well, yeah, we can see that working. Let us help you financially with that. Take back your power. Do what you got to do to make this a success. If you let other people control this, if you let other people determine and dictate your happiness, there is no one to blame but you. No one to blame but you. So start doing what you have to do in order to create the success. Take back your power. Get financial backing. Or if this is the person who is cutting you off, circumvent that person to the person who understands what you're trying to do and what you're going through, and allow this person to create a portfolio or to put this on paper or in a video or in a presentation, that to where these other people who look at it go, well, yeah, that's great. That's awesome. There's no way that they can say no. And if they did, you would know why. Then they're just being, controlling douches. Listen to your spirit guides. There we are with Archangel Michael. Find inspiration, home, and clarity. So yeah, be clear about what you want. Be clear about what you're doing. Find that inspiration through unlikely sources. Find that beam of inspiration through your spirit guides. Find that beam of inspiration through your house. Kids come up with the craziest things, but those crazy things could be the clarity that you need to move forward. So if you have kids or you find yourself surrounded by kids, ask that kid, what would you do? How would you present this to somebody? And let them talk to you about it. Let them talk to you about it. Maybe the clarity is through the eyes and the inspiration of a 9-year-old or a 7-year-old or a teenager who, looks at the world from a different perspective than you do, right? So Capricorns, this is your message for the month of April 2022. I hope you find inspiration and clarity in this message. Don't give up. Don't allow the other people to have that type of control. Don't put your life in the hands of people who don't care about your success, right? Come at it from circumvent that shit and go to someone who clearly understands what you're trying to do and make this presentation something absolutely amazing. Make this idea something so absolutely amazing that if they said no, that they'd look like the assholes. Thank you so very much. And until next time, take care of you. Bye.